So once again, it's a good idea to use imagery as much as possible. It's often better than using text alone. So it is actually possible to use images as your links. So it's actually very simple. All you would do is that you would put inside of the ahref, inside of the anchor, you just put an img, an image. Instead of putting text in here, you would put the image in there, and then that would become subsequently the link. Okay, so if you look at the example here, you can see this is the Bing logo, right? So when I hover over it, you can see it's a link, and if I click on it, it'll bring you to Bing. And you can see an example of where that takes me, which is nowhere. For whatever reason, it's not working here. I probably should have been more creative. I just use Bing because it actually has a picture behind it. Google is just white, so you wouldn't really be able to tell that it's Google. Anyway, so that's how that works. So we're going to try that in just a second, but just be aware that those are other things you can do. You've probably seen this a bunch with like home pages and such. There are other links that you can also create. So you can do mail to, so you do ahref and then mail to, and then you could put your email address. And that way when they click on it, it'll automatically open up like Outlook, and then it will it'll put your address into the to box, right? There's also Target. So when you put Target and you do blank, that will automatically open up inside of a new window or a new tab. Okay, so that's the same thing as like when I middle mouse button click and it automatically opens up. That's what it's going to do. And then there's also the hashtag or pound symbol, depending on your age. And what that'll do is that is when it allows you to move up and down the page. So you'll have an ID. We're going to go over this in a little bit, where you give a unique name to an element. And when you click on that, it will go to that name. So for example, when we're right here, if I click on links, it goes to this page specifically. If I click on this, it goes to here. If I click on links, it goes back to links. Okay, so that is what that is for. I don't remember which one we were on. I picked the right one. So hopefully that makes sense. And I might show you that a little bit. I didn't really show it. You have to have a long enough page for it to actually scroll to, and this is obviously a long page. So there you go.